Hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. So, I have legs today. Now, it's raining a wee bit, so I'm going to have to do my jog on the inside, do it on the treadmill, and then we'll get to it. What in the... Okay. This thing's got like a Netflix and a Spotify, Facebook and a Twitter. I think someone linked their app to it or something. I have no idea. It's pretty cool though. Either way, gotta get to it. Oh, today's gonna be a interesting workout, to be honest. Legs are sore from combat training yesterday. We're still gonna jump to it. Just gonna have to stretch out the hamstrings at some point. Just to make it a bit easier. I've been thinking a bit about James chapter 4, verse 4 in the New Testament. It's about not loving the world, but rather loving God, not being of the world as well. I don't know, it's sort of something that I've been thinking a lot about recently. As I get closer to God, am I still living the world? Am I doing what I need to do to actually be closer to God and to be the man that I need to be and that He wants me to be? It's interesting. I think it's really something that each one of us has to think about as we go through this life. The kind of person we actually want to be, the person we want to become. And obviously, with all the distractions that we have nowadays, not that there wasn't distractions back then as well. I'm sure there was. It seems like we're all compressed by bills and hate and other people's opinions. And it kind of just weighs it down sometimes. Makes living life more painful and mundane at the same time. Which doesn't make sense because you think it'd be one way or the other. Either life is more painful or it's more boring. Like at the end of the day, you have to choose the sort of pain you want to deal with. Do you want that pain to build you, make you a better man, turn you into something that you could be proud of? Not in an egotistical way, but in a, I achieved that. Through God, I became something else that I never thought I could be. And honestly, I see that as the purpose at the end of the day. Like, as it is said, I think it's a Stoic quote. Man must accept that at the end of the day, it is not he who questions who I am, but rather life who questions who are you. If that makes sense. I probably butchered the quote, but it's like life is going to test you so many times, over and over again. And once you think you're done with one of them, there's another one right around the corner. Sometimes it's the same test as well. I mean, a lot of us out here are struggling with lust and making sure that we can focus on our mission and what we know that we need to do. And then it's almost like everything gets in the way. But, you know, that's part of life. That's part of your purpose at the end of the day. Having to strive and having to not force yourself, but choose. Choose to become better. Because you can't stay the same. You just can't. Anyway, let's go do some leg press. So I know there's probably a lot of people that say you shouldn't do this kind of leg workout, but I like it. I'm bugging my hips a lot with different types of training. So doing this allows me to warm up with no strain on my back either. So it just kind of helps the legs warm up. I find that it's more comfortable to do this before I go into squats. That way I'm not going into squats without being warmed up around my hips. So I've got what is that? 160 kilos on it currently, which is sort of an easy weight. When you get really high with these, I mean, oh, it's insane. You see people like Ronnie Coleman during his day. I don't know how much it was, but it was well over 300 kilos. Like he has that thing racked up, mate. It's incredible. You can get really high with these. A lot of weight. But either way, let's get to it. Not bad. I always like doing these. I always like keeping my headphones plugged in as well. But I tend to just jump up 40 kilos, 80 kilos each time. That makes it easier. Otherwise, you're just doing an absolute monster of weight. When I first started doing them a couple of years back when I was a bit younger, I used to just go 20 kilos, rack up 20 kilos aside. So 40 in total every time I wanted to go up. But I don't know. Now it's just easier with the 40, which is 160. That can't be right. 2, 4, 6. 6 by 12, 120. Not 140. 120. So it's 240 total for this. Listening to like a sort of like Bible edits, I guess you could call it. It's like they'll have the New Testament and some background music, and then it reads through the Testament, which is awesome. So right now it's taking me through. I actually don't know what it's taking me through. I believe it's Matthew. I'm sure some of you that were watching would know exactly what it is. It was about the Pharisees and the questions that they were asking him, and I was just there, absolutely cooking off. But this one's the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, which is awesome. I should even see that. But some of you won't like to listen to it. It's sort of, I much prefer it because when I used to listen to the gym music, it was like doof doof all the time. And I found it was only working when I was cooked off of caffeine, which is not good if you're training every night to take that much caffeine. It takes a toll on you after a while. A lot of you won't feel it for a bit, but you definitely do, especially when you don't sleep much. Makes it worse. Or you'd be fine. You wouldn't sleep a couple nights in a row, and then all of a sudden, bang, you just get like a big 14-hour period of sleep. It doesn't make you feel any better, but it happens. So that's sort of one of the issues with overdoing caffeine. It's one of those things you need to take in moderation. Be careful with. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go up 20 aside for this one. It's interesting when you listen to this because it's like the Chosen series. Every single word is said, and it's just listening to I would say the drama, but the way that people react to that. And I understand if we're all guilty of sin and of being disrespectful to God, but I don't know. Anyway, let's hit it. Oh, come on. Oh. Awesome. Let's go to squats now. Pardon me. So before I get into the set, I'm going to take the top off. It's getting a bit hot. So it'll be a bit nicer without the top on. Sweet. Forgot to mention, we're going to do some side delts as well instead of just legs, given I don't have a dedicated shoulder day, kind of working in chest and back. So with legs, we'll do side delts the way. Gotta get it sorted. Let's jump to it. Gonna warm up the shoulders first. Otherwise, I always get a lot of tension in the front head when I'm trying to do my squats. Just a bit bothersome. Right there. Feel it. Pretty sure it's the tendons in there more than anything. Either way. Let's get this done. But right onto the edge of the headphone. Just gonna have to fix that. There it is, straight in the shoulder. I don't know what it is. I think it's just all the tears. All the tears and probably the dislocations as well, let's be honest, that I've had over the years. Just picking up and picking up. But hey, here's what it is. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. It's interesting to read through and hear the crucifixion of Christ. There it is. Yeah. I like that. It's one of my favorite things, and it's definitely something that a lot of men have instilled in them as a primal instinct, and those that are religious as well. A lot of them have it, not everyone, unfortunately. No greater love have this than to lay one's life down for one's friends. It's something that Christ said. I believe it was around the Last Supper when he said it, but it's it's interesting because obviously me as a man, the way that I see it, it's always been my responsibility to take care of my family and my friends as well and to protect them. I understand that a lot of people don't see that. Like, there's a lot of people, a lot of men in this world, and that's one of the reasons why the world is what it is, that don't want to help anyone. And it's the exact same. It's one of the commandments, the second commandment. Well, what Jesus says is the second greatest commandment: love your neighbor like yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. Sorry. It's all about sacrifice unto others and helping where you can and helping in the ways that you've been given the opportunity to help as well. And that's your responsibility as a man, to make things better, not to make them worse. You have to help. Even if it's not a innate desire to do so, I feel like deep down all men have this requirement, this drive to help people. Yeah, so it's sort of a lot of men have their life driven by that, which is good. It's what helped us protect ourselves every time we had to. Look at the Titanic, for example, or any world war. It's a lot better on the shoulder. I'm going to switch the battery out because it's about to die, and then we'll jump up, hit 120. Oh, good. I'm feeling a lot of activation on the mid part of my quad. Good. I like that. Sometimes I don't get it as nice when I'm doing squats, so I usually just burn it out on, what are they, seated leg raises? I think that's what they're called. Anyway, get this 120 down. If we do good, we'll see if we can get any higher. It's been a while. That's nice. I can drop those eggs. Ah, fuck. Yeah, the legs definitely, definitely weren't ready for that. Drop this down, chuck it back up, see if we can do another rep. Yeah, a proper rep. No point of giving up too early. Let's jump back to it, see what we can do. Fair chance I'm gonna drop it. See if we can get a stack rep. Make it easier. Oh, I got it. That's good. Sweet. That's good. Still need to get used to pressure. Like my legs are cooked fresh going into this. It'll take a while to adapt to the new training workout, the new training routine, but that's what it is. It takes time to adapt to things. Right, let's go jump to some thigh clappers now. That's how I like to call them, or the sus machine. And no, I'm not going to view from the front. Sad news tonight at the gym. Sus machine is out of order. Unfortunately, someone busted it. They got too sussy with it, which is busty. I don't know how there it is. Alright. So, guess we'll jump straight to calves then instead. Best bet. Good, it's right next to it. Whoever was doing this had some weight plated on. Yeah. I'm doing singles anyway, so kind of different. I like this one. I see a real deep stretch at the bottom. Let's get a good contraction on this one. Very strong, because it gets you the entire time. I know you can do them on the leg press machine, but I don't seem to get as good of a contraction as this one does. Let's check it up. What were we? We're on 5, weren't we? Well, answer me this. What psychopath was doing a 12? Seriously, there's damage around the plates here. Someone went from 9 and did a 12. Maybe it's because I'm doing one leg, so. But whoever it is, hat off to you, mate. Some heavy weight. Can't even get past the level point. Oh, just 7s at least. Not bad. Good contraction on it. Like, I can't feel the calves actually burning out. I can feel them get tighter, but they're not really burning out to the point of pain. I know when I use the other machine, which is a bar here and then the weight over here, I tend to tear the muscle really quick, but then I just get an insane cramp. And I can only do like a set and a half or 2 sets. Not exactly sure why. I think it might be because it's put me in this position here where it's forcing all the pressure right up against it. Yeah, I can feel it cramping on my left already, just doing that. It's a good position, but I want to get more reps so I can get a deeper stretch and a deeper tear instead of just instant like this. Hopefully that'll help with the growth, make them a bit bigger. Either way, let's jump back to it, see what we can keep doing. Tiny calves. So I want to make my calves a lot bigger than what they are. Get back down there. The strength of the calves is definitely going. Good. Oh. I just want to see if I can actually get to the 12 with doubles. Chuck it up at 9. No, just to amuse myself. That's a 9. The 11. Wow. Well, I couldn't get lockout on the 11. I got past the 90 degree, but so definitely not going to get lockout on this, but hopefully we can get past the 90. I'm gonna just hold that there. That's good. Wait, now, last exercise before we do the lats, a leg superset, which is, well, I'm gonna go read the machine so I say the actual correct names. Oh, seriously? I didn't even notice you were there, bro. I just was not paying attention. Oh my gosh. Will's sitting over there. No, I didn't even see him. 10 hours later. Yeah. So they're called leg extensions. I forgot what the name of the exercise was. So I called it like leg lifts or something like that when I was doing my squats. Yeah. Oh, where'd my headphone go? Alright, it's not my headphone, that's my necklace. Around it somewhere. There it is. Always trust the trusty hair flip. Now, pretty simply, just got to drop set. Go through 2 of them. Drop set, drop set. Wonderful. Let's stop sitting around. Get to it. Gotta drop that weight automatically. Alrighty. Come on. 3 more. Still something that I'm working on completely understanding. Definition of meek. Like, blessed is the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed among you who is poor. His shall be the kingdom of heaven. We shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. I'm assuming it's got something to do with the fact that it's harder for a rich man to come unto God due to the sacrifice required for them to do so. Something to pay a bit more attention to. All right, let's keep going. Oh. Nice little bit of pain. Anyway, just keep going. Just keep going. Gotta push through it. Gotta get through the last couple plates. And we've got hamstrings. If we can walk hamstrings, we'll do that. Remember sometimes when I'm doing these workouts, you're just crawling. Like you can't stand. Your legs are that jelly, so you just fall right over. It's good. Okay, well. Yeah. Oh. All right, I'm gonna stand up. Ah. Mm. Oh. Oh. This is me trying to walk on a straight line after it. Now you're fine for the majority of it, but once it kinks out to the side, and that's how you know you did a good workout. Uh, it's like you try and walk and your legs are just stiff. They just snap at some points. It's not much harder. It's good. So I'm gonna do these hamstrings now. And once we're doing our hamstrings, we'll be able to jump over to the side delts. Get the side delts out. You're sorted for this. Yeah, it's too light. Got a little pinch in my hip. And then tightening up. I mean, the pants are getting tight there. It's good. Isn't that the goal? Bigger legs. One of them at least. Oh. All right. Short. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You try and not think about the fact, like, hands June's gonna be cramping so bad after doing this. Otherwise, you just pussy out. Come on. Oh, come on. All right. Let's get this next set down. Let's keep going. Oh. That's all done. Let's jump to some side delts now. Get them sorted, get them done. You know, build them up, make some nice rounded shoulders. Let's get it done. Feeling pretty low energy right now, but let's really get it done. It's too light. I'm gonna have to go up. That's 4 plates, so jump up to fire, and you keep jumping, keep hitting. There we go. I'd say you put your shoulders up. That's good. Sweet. That was good. It was a good workout. Legs are busted. I can feel them shaking right now. That's good. These workouts are incredible. Right. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. And don't forget, seek obstacles and rise. Or, soar. Have a good one.